Hey folks, and welcome back to the final chapter of Let's Play Fall of Cybertron, and we sort of end where we began. We're back on the Ark, and back with me, as usual, is...
Hey everybody, it's the Last Robo Kai here. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, even, unless you're watching this in the archives, in which case it doesn't really matter. I don't know about anybody else, but I transformed into a couch, and didn't do anything for a while.
Yeah, I sort of stared at the ceiling too, and it was a really good cool-off period. So the unique thing that this level does is that it actually shifts between the Autobot and Decepticon perspectives a couple of times, and since we didn't want to end with just one of us playing, this offered a really nice thing. So in the following video, I'll be playing the Decepticons,
and I'll be rocking around as the Autobots.
And that'll include one particular one that you really thought you were going to get out of this game without playing it, didn't you?
Well, I will admit it, it's not as bad as it could be. You'll see.
And yeah, we should stop teasing y'all and get on in there.
All of their hopes on a glorified cargo hauler. Soundwave, head to the launching bay and ready the tow cables. You will lead the first wave of the assault.
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Make sure those tow cables hit their mark. I've mapped out precise weak points to hit. Once we've latched on, I'll start dispatching the boarding parties.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, what?
Yes, sir. Sir?
That's more like it. Those Autobots won't know what'll hit them. Megatron had the Nemesis designed for maximum carnage.
Yes, sir, sir.
Your chariot awaits, Soundwave. Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
The consummate professional as always, Vortex.
Cannon fire jammed the door release. You got any ideas, Soundwave?
Rumble. Stand by for ejection.
Yeah, this thing's stable? I thought I was gonna be on the inside with the others.
Not enough room. You got this.
What, so I just ride the thing?
You got this.
Sure? Because there looked like there was still plenty of room on the inside with everyone else.
Yeah, but they don't like you. Tow cable, launch!
Decepticon HR.
Make sure those cannons are fed and firing all the time. We want to pummel the Ark with a constant barrage.
I'll make sure to keep a steady stream of fire, sir.
I can hardly believe this ship was once that chump Tripticon. Gotta admit, Soundwave's redesign protocol provided some nice upgrades.
If you say so, sir.
Once all the guns are set, meet your party and get ready to board. No one sits this fight out.
I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Soundwave! Nice job on the Nemesis protocol.
Nemesis superior. Tripticon inferior.
Just had to get that in there.
Yeah, that door is jammed. Gotta find a way to pry it open.
I'm glad you were doing this section. Did you actually see the video, what happened on my end, at this stage when...
Why don't you tell it?
Basically, the bloom in the game went completely, and I think it was the depth of field as well, just went completely and utterly insane, and so it looked like Soundwave had been sucking on the energon a bit too tightly, which made, a few sequences, just look absolutely ridiculous. It's like Soundwave invading drunk.
Yeah, it was somewhere between looking into the sun and the morning after an all-night bender.
Get ready to crumble before rumble!
This part was especially confusing.
So yeah, the gimmick that Soundwave has is his tape deck, and it's really sad that he didn't get an entire level to himself, because oh my god, this is so much fun.
Yeah, I absolutely love getting to throw out Rumble and eventually Laserbeak and just, you know, murder everything.
Because Rumble does that shit! He just punches something, and it's like a pinball!
He is the most dangerous little guy. But Soundwave keeps like calling return and sends him back way too early, and Rumble just listen.
Engage! Pay attention, Soundwave! You're being attacked from both sides!
It's fine, Rumble on one side, me on the other. I was really sad that that thing decided to move backward for some reason.
This section was particularly funny for me as well because I had clutch as well. It was just ridiculous. The amount of things going on at that point. I didn't even have to fire my gun.
One of the only times where you as the player have outnumbered the enemies.
But I did.
I have this amazing mental image of just Rumble just sort of tottering up to a bunch of Autobots and punching them right in the junk.
Honestly, I imagine that's something that Rumble would probably think about every day as well.
Yeah, that's probably like the highlight of his day.
Comes Laserbeak and damn if he ain't efficient.
Oh man, one of the quotes in the loading screens that you occasionally see playing this game is one from Laserbeak actually, and it says, "There's only one point of Autobots I like, melting point." And he's very efficient to getting to that point.
That's interesting. I imagine that's something he probably wrote on a wall.
Sniper threat acknowledged. Rumble eject.
Soundwave! I want those energon silos offline!
Okay, Megatron.
Now this section actually, as we all saw, is a lot more difficult than you think still because they vaporize the shit so quick.
Yeah, all of the enemies here, they don't really shoot at Soundwave's tapes, so there's substantially more enemies than you would normally see because you've got a couple of minions, and they're all shooting at you. On hard, this is actually a pretty fatal section.
Yeah, you just gotta throw your tapes out and then go hide.
Are you even aiming at me?
Oh my god, Rumble, I love you so much.
Yeah, they're everywhere. How about less walking and more shooting?
I also like his ethos.
Such a sassy little fella. But I suppose, you know, when you're that size.
Well, at that point, it's just a Napoleon complex.
Also, his hands are jackhammers, so I suppose it's probably a little difficult for him to do.
Oh, when your hands are hammers, everything is a nail.
Systems eliminated.
Excellent, Soundwave. Decepticons, all attack groups cleared to traverse cables. All flyers and aerial bots to launch bays. Sever those cables. We're being overrun.
Jetfire, launch tube 9er, en route!
Now it's my turn.
You thought you were gonna get away from playing this guy, didn't you?
You know what? I don't mind because I fucking love launch sequences. I don't know. Don't ask why. I just really fucking love sequences like that where you just go flying out of a tunnel.
Jetfire, this is a zero-G environment. Try using your rocket launcher in robot form.
And of course, I get to get through the first part ridiculously quickly just because, well, I got very lucky at the start. Those tow cables are randomly placed every single time, so you can't just like if you were gonna speedrun this game, that would be one of the things that would probably make or break the run, I imagine.
That would really piss you off. Because, I mean, it's entirely possible to go completely down this thing and not find it. Because you missed the one section.
And that's precisely what happens here.
Yeah. Good example.
Mind you, did such great time on the other ones. It's like up this. So yeah, I found it, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna go kill the dropship because you know what? Last dropship of this fucking let's play. Here we go.
Unnecessary and totally diversionary carnage. I'm proud of you, man.
Hey, well, you know, I pick up a few tricks sometimes. And Optimus doesn't even have time to start shining me before I've almost destroyed it. So there you go.
Jet fire! We can't let any more Decepticons board the Ark. Destroy that tow cable.
Got it!
Oh, okay, Optimus.
We needn't worry about any more Decepticons crashing.
Oh look, you thought I wasn't gonna play this guy.
Now to just flatten more of the top of the spaceship.
Place is crawling with Autobots! Get out of my way!
I love how well the sonic pain wave goes into a bunch of Bruticus's lines in this sequence.
The Autobots must not
And the Wilhelm!
Oh yeah, thank goodness. That was an Autobot whose original function was just to generate the world on the screen. He served his purpose well.
I love the sound of Autobots crunching under my feet!
Hit him with something that will slow him down!
Like what? A starship?
Just keep firing! The bigger they are, the harder
Harder they hit!
Well, if you're on one, just sort of, you know, drop it down a little and reverse into him.
Oh man, that was so cathartic. Particularly with those damn shotguns. Are you even aiming at me? How about you eat shield?
Cathartic is definitely the term phrase I use to describe every single moment you get to run around this Bruticus.
Megatron, I've reached the Ark's primary energon tank.
destroy it, and we will be rid of these Autobots forever!
This isn't even fair.
Autobots! Bruticus is targeting our fuel tanks!
Copy, Jetfire. Jazz is in play.
And now, how do you take down the biggest jerkhole in the fucking game? You said the most awesome character in the game to take care of it.
Yeah, everybody in the thread as we were doing this, a lot of them kept wondering out loud how this game would continue to top itself. Well, it continues to top itself.
I just love, and you're walking through the destruction you made with Bruticus. I love that. That's such a great touch.
Keep your focus, soldier. We'll get through this. Jazz, I need to find Ratchet. When I return, I can back you up with an airstrike. Don't keep me waiting long, Flyboy.
It's Jazz! We got a chance now!
That's one of those moments where Troy Baker talks to himself.
Well, you are even up there up close.
Ouch! The little Autobot wants to play! Let's see you dodge this, Autobug!
Look out! Incoming!
Well, Jazz did, the other guy who thought he had a chance to.
Yeah, so hey, boss battle. This is, you know, probably the truest boss battle in the game right here.
I love the idea.
Yeah, I just wanted to ED. I wanted to tech bolt him right in the face. So
Oh
funny.
man, that was
I'm
fantastic.
switch to a better weapon now.
Jazz is just like, yeah, I can't really shoot him with this right now, so it's a new weapon.
I'm largely nonplussed by all of like the artillery going off for some reason.
Let's grapple him up! Take this, big guy!
There's something beautiful about the way his head just ricochets around.
Let's see you dodge this, Autobug!
No, that was probably the more inefficient way to do it. Like, you can sit there shooting at him as much as you want, but it always works so much better to bring him down if you use your guns from your car mode.
Yeah, but it looks so much cooler to just sit on his shoulder like a parrot. A really pissed off and heavily armed parrot.
The sassiest of parrots.
When the shields go down, the grapple comes out!
Enough!
means I did something right.
You're really starting to boil my oil.
You don't think I'm coming near that, do you?
No problem. It slices, it dices. But wait, there's more.
Oh, no. There's no way I'm breaking through this shield. Jetfire, I can sure use a hand right about now.
Already on it, Jazz. Lure him to this EMP mine and keep him there. We'll take care of the rest.
Oh man, whoever knew that Bruticus moonlights on QVC.
That's it! Now see if you can trip him up! You did it! Ordnance inbound!
We just slam him in the junk a few times with missiles.
You're really starting to cry like.
And just to make things tricky for you, they send in the Leaper.
It's Jazz. That's just a minor problem.
Yeah, well, I have quite a fun time with this. I like to think I equipped myself extremely well on this one.
You nailed it with a melee!
We do happen to have the poke. You know, that upgrade just keeps paying for itself. Poor Bruticus. Great military strategists, and then when they combine together, an idiot that runs into mines.
Can't really see what the hell he's doing, apparently.
And it's all canonical.
That's it! Now see if you can trip him up!
This ought to do the job.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all. Bumblebee! What a waste of energon!
After eons of conflict, I finally see the truth of your words, Megatron.
And what might that be, Optimus?
This universe, no matter how vast, will never be big enough for you and I to coexist.
Let's finish this!
So the final battle, you can actually choose to be either Megatron or Optimus. And the first one we're doing, here is Megatron, where I'm playing.
Yeah, the gameplay mixes up a bit. Well, I think it's pretty cool. The most unfortunate thing of it is that you know, there's a bit of gamey bullshit where their shield, you know, cannot break and yours can. It's kind of annoying.
You're as soft as the weaklings you fight for!
On the contrary, my friends are the source of my strength.
Even as you're fighting them, the two of them have totally different combat styles, which is really, really interesting. I'm kind of the opinion that Optimus is the easier one to fight.
Yeah, I played, after I did my recording, I went and did the Optimus fight just really quickly, so...
Their different styles also tend to demand different things from you as the player, though. I mean, when you're fighting Optimus, the slow heavy strikes that I'm doing are much better because of Optimus's fighting style.
Yeah, whereas when you'll see when it's Megatron, you really don't get much time to do anything but the quicker attacks. It's very full on.
Yeah, you need to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
They absolutely just love how violent this is. You know, these guys are officially in the "we really hate one another" status of the relationship.
Jesus Christ.
Why won't you die?
It'll take more than you've got, Megatron.
It will indeed, because now it's Optimus's turn.
Yep. Alright, so Megatron is just... He's got some pretty awesome attacks. I think I showed off every single one of them. I also don't ever use any of the heavy attacks.
They're useless against Megatron. He will always get a hit in first or guard. And I hate fighting him because of that.
Yeah, we saw Optimus has a little shockwave attack he uses to push you back. Also this. Oh my god, that move is just bullshit. Transforms into his tank mode and just fires 3 shots, and he pushes you away every time he does that. So getting in, you want to just rush in to try and get him. This whole place is just, you know, coming apart. And he does this weird, the last thing you want to do is be close, but...
God, I hate that EMP bomb!
It is the meanness.
You're gonna talk or fight,
And he still has one more nasty trick up his sleeve. Like, Megatron does not fight fair when he's
and it's so appropriate. I love how much love there is here. I mean, it's just, it was hand designed to be the most epic battle ever, and they freaking succeed.
Oh, absolutely. This is playing through the practice run. I just went, you know, stuff it. I want to do that. I want to do this right now. It probably had the bonus effect of making me play a lot more confidently than I would have otherwise, but damn.
This ends now. This ends when I say it ends!
The dialogue! How can you not love that?
The dialogue, the music is perfectly timed too. Just really needs to be pointed out. And here's his last piece of bullshit. Oh dear. Though you can avoid this mostly by walking in a circle. That's still.
You would think that would make it a lot easier, except for the fact that you are on 1 health bar this entire time. If Megatron gets a really good hit in on you in the first phase, then when you get to this point, like his hover slam attack, which is really difficult to dodge, and you're only at like 50 health, you might be in an unwinnable situation. Damn!
Who was driving the Nemesis, really? you know, the Ark's getting the shit blown out, but I can understand that. But who was driving the Nemesis there? That was terrible.
Yeah, he needs to get fired.
You're all vehicles, but you can't properly park yourself into a portal. Well done.
So yeah, for our credits, we have another reprise of the touch, which it couldn't end any other way.
To be fair, like when you put the touch next to War for Cybertron's ending theme, I still love War for Cybertron's ending theme. It's so much more campy that they actually specifically wrote that song for it. And I kind of wanted to.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is Fall of Cybertron, and there has been a few people complaining about the ending when this game came out, because it was relatively abrupt and it didn't really resolve a whole lot until, of course, you watch Transformers Prime, and then it starts to make a little bit more sense. There's still a lot of speculation on whether or not we'll come out with a third one in this series, but if we do, I have no idea what it'll be.
Last hope, my friend.
Also bro-fisting.
Also bro-fisting. Oh look, and there was a dinosaur that doesn't actually exist.
Bumblebee's dancing is terrible. 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. Megatron, shoot him again.
Please.
Yeah. I will say though, I think you can't really come up with a more appropriate ending for this particular game than that, because sorry, Metroplex is very distracting.
Metroplex.
No kiss.
Oh god.
Metroplex lonely. It's just there are just so many ways it ties into the different mythos of the Transformers that you can pretty much slot this game into practically any of them. That's definitely like a G1 sort of thing, as much as it is anything else. I think it's also the perfect way to cap off just how destructive and, well, not entirely pointless, like just you'd say fruitless, the entire conflict between the Decepticons and the Autobots is.
It's absolutely brutal. That has been for certain.
Yeah, it's basically just mutually assured destruction all the way. They've just, their homeworld's basically going into shutdown because of it, and now they've basically just almost wiped themselves out in the process. It's just
really the thing that's easy to gloss over when you're looking at the Transformers mythos as a whole is they got to the point where they were literally killing their own planet, and they were just like, F it, we'll just keep beating the crap out of each other. And it's just like the insanity of that.
Yeah, they'll just go somewhere else to do it, and rather unfortunately for Earth, they end up throwing most of the crazy warmongers there. A few other planets scattered throughout the galaxy suffer a little as well, but it's really Earth that catches the brunt of being sprinkled with genocidal robots.
Yeah, unfortunately, Earth is both tactically and strategically important. Though I will say I do love the aligned continuity that this game fits into, just because it has absolutely the most hopeful ending of any Transformers series I've ever seen, and it's actually kind of heartwarming. If any of you out there have not gone and seen Transformers Prime, I would highly recommend it. It's on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon Prime too. I mean, if you're a Transformers fan, just go watch it. I don't care how old you are. It's just good television.
Yeah, it's got some great performances, and you also get to see horrible things happen from Jump in the very first episode. So, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. So anyway, folks, we are not 100% done yet. We will still have a few multiplayer videos coming up for the much improved deathmatch portion of this game, and also the escalation portion. So look forward to that in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, hopefully this won't be too nightmarish to organize, considering the whole friends list finite bug.
Yeah. Hi Moon, if any of you are watching this, I love you guys, really, I do, but there are some of these bugs that, as a fellow computer programmer, I just want to ask you why.
I don't even think they did. Did they do the PC port? Because I feel like whoever did that deserves a kick in the.
Well, yeah, they brought it in house for Fall of Cybertron because they were so disappointed in how War turned out. So War was not, but we did War, so that was good.
Yeah. I suppose, thinking of all the connection troubles we had trying to do escalation in War,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Anyway, folks, it has been awesome having you with us again. Stick with us for the multiplayer, and stick with us for whatever we've got cooked up next. Until next time, I've been Cool Guy.
I've been the Last Robokai, and it's been an absolute pleasure let's playing this campaign.
That it has. Take care, folks.